13-Week Theater is supported by Patreon. Subscribe now and get exclusive early access. In 1972, author Martin Caidin published Cyborg, the first of a series of 4 novels starring astronaut Steve Austin, who after being critically injured in an accident receives a series of bionic upgrades to become a cross between a superhero and a secret agent. ABC adapted Cyborg for a made-for-TV movie in 1973, which then turned into a weekly series under the TV movie's subtitle, The $6 Million Man.
He's alive. He lost an arm, 2 legs, and 1 eye, but he's alive.
I'm not sure he'd want to live if he can't be the man he was.
What if he could be more than the man he was? We have the technology to rebuild him. I want it done no matter what the cost.
Which in itself led to a spin-off series and a number of made-for-TV movies. In 2002, screenwriter Silvio Orta decided to update The $6 Million Man for a new generation. Inspired by Tobey Maguire's portrayal of the title character in the first Spider-Man film, Orta wrote and pitched a pilot script that he tongue-in-cheek called The $6 Million Geek. Orta sold the series to Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel producer David Greenwalt, who in turn sold it to Paramount Television for their UPN network. Under the new title Jake 2.0, the show debuted at 9 p.m. on Wednesday, September 10th, 2003. Popular and Felicity bit player Christopher Gorham was cast as IT support tech Jake Foley, who worked for the NSA and had a security clearance that he described as low, very low. Foley is caught in the crossfire during the assassination of a scientist working on nanobots that could be used to enhance human abilities. The scientist's work is also destroyed in the process, but not before infecting Foley.
Okay.
In the upcoming days, Foley finds himself stronger, faster, with enhanced senses, and able to talk to and control computers and other forms of technology. His new abilities earn him status as a special operative for the NSA, who consider him the ultimate human upgrade. Jake was assisted and overseen by a former field agent named Kyle Duarte, played by Philip Anthony Rodriguez. Former CSI actor Judith Scott was cast as Foley's commander Lou Beckett, and Keegan Connor Tracy played Dr. Diane Hughes, who oversaw Foley's technical side and romantic side as well. Proven concept, proven creators, solid cast. So, what happens? First, the 9 p.m. slot on UPN was well known as a minefield. Shows at 9 o'clock needed a very strong lead-in to help boost their numbers. Jake 2.0's lead-in was... It was the 3rd season of Enterprise, a Star Trek series that started with low numbers, kept hemorrhaging viewers the longer it ran, and was in constant danger of cancellation itself. Enterprise handed off low viewership numbers to Jake 2.0, which by itself only managed to hang on to about 2/3 of that audience. The other networks have filled the 9 o'clock Wednesday slot with some of their biggest names in years like The West Wing, and then when Fox moved teen soap The OC to that slot after baseball season was over, Jake's numbers plummeted even further. At first, UPN were content to stand by the show, going so far as to order the back 9 episodes of a full first season, and stunt cast $6 Million Man star Lee Majors as a retired agent on 1 episode. But with the ratings still falling, the network just couldn't justify the show being on the air any longer. UPN pulled the plug on February 6th, before even finishing the show's initial order of 13 episodes, much less the 9 extra they had just paid for. 4 more episodes of Jake 2.0 were in the can at the point where UPN canceled the show. They were eventually shown in Britain on Sky Television, and in the U.S. on HDNet and the Sci-Fi Channel. Silvio Orta's next project fared better than Jake 2.0 had. ABC tapped him to adapt and develop the Latin American telenovela format Yo Soy Betty La Fea for American television. Ugly Betty ran for 4 seasons on ABC, and Orta arranged to have Christopher Gorham cast as Henry, a role which earned him a nomination for a Screen Actors Guild Award. Gorham later went on to star on Harper's Island and Covert Affairs, and can currently be heard as the voice of The Flash in DC Comics animated projects. Which leads one to ask, just who is faster, Barry Allen or Jake Foley? The world may never know or care.